Okay, hey, welcome to the shop. We're working on a boat.
It's a channel where we share tips and tricks to help you working on your boat and to have a great time while you do it. The jokes are campy, the production value is cheap, but the information is priceless. So stay tuned. My name's Eric with New Point Marine. Grab your tool bag. Let's work on a boat.
Okay, hey, welcome to the dock. So we are working on a boat. I thought I'd bring you to work with me today so you could see something we're doing here. I thought might be interesting for some people. What we have here is we've got this monster battery bank of flooded lead acid batteries. All told, I think we're coming up just shy of about 3,500 amp hours. So this is a beast. Our owner likes the flooded lead acid batteries, but the one thing he doesn't like is having to crawl out here, outboard of the engine, this tight spot where there's not a great deal of headroom, and try to service these batteries. Because you can imagine trying to reach in here and take each cap off, trying to come in with your battery water can, peek in there with your mirror and your flashlight. It's no fun. So what we did was we said we can make servicing these batteries a breeze, and he said let's do it. So what we're going to do is we're going to install a battery watering system on this battery bank. Now, a battery watering system, it consists of a set of these. These will go in and replace the existing vent caps, and we have tubing that attaches all these together, and we have a pump arrangement that we put into a bottle of distilled water and we pump, and it will fill each cell individually. But down here on the bottom, this is a really cool part, is that we have little float valves on each vent cap. So as the electrolyte comes up in the battery, reaches the proper level, it will stop the flow of water. So we can't overfill, we can't underfill. So it makes it really easy to do this, because you can imagine, I mean, just trying to reach that battery that's way in the back, that is a booger. And at some point this is not going to be fun anymore, and these things are going to become maintenance free, and we don't want to replace these batteries prematurely. So I'm going to go ahead and install this, and we'll show you how we do that. And once we're all done, you can come and see what it looks like when it's all together, and we'll go ahead and service these batteries the easy way. So stick around. Alright, so first step is we're going to get the existing vent caps off and put our new vent caps on. One down. Now with these vent caps on these battery watering systems, there's a lot of different models that this comes in, a lot of different configurations. It just so happened that this particular model of battery watering system had a neat little manifold here, and the spacing of the vent caps was just right to fit these batteries. So we're going to go ahead and put this one in. There are some that are made that have the caps will come individually, so that you can cut the hose between them and you make your own configuration. So we're going to keep going with this. And talk about easy, I'm going to bet you that it takes me less time to put these on and get this system working than it would be to actually try and fill these with distilled water the old way. Oops. hardest part of doing this is actually just trying to get my hands in there to tighten these caps down. But the nice thing about it is this is the last time we're going to have to get to the vent caps on this battery bank. Alright, so we've got all our vent caps and our manifolds in place. Now, next step is going to be just take the hose that comes in our kit and join all the manifolds together into one. Where's my cutters? Alright, so the tube that joins all these together is really easy to work with. It's just a little piece of rubber, acid resistance I would assume. And I'm just going to get the lengths and just cut it with a little utility cutter. So our tube just slips over the ends here, and I'll take it with me and show you what I mean. Right here, we've got our little tube fitting, and we have 3 fittings on each side, so we can configure this however we like and rotate it, whatever works best for us. But this just pushes right on quite easily, and there we go. And on through this side. Okay, hey, I think we got interrupted there. I know it's hot. It is. It's hot down here, but my GoPro just came up with camera too hot and shut down, so I'm not exactly sure where I left off. So anyway, we've got our tube in place on our manifolds going all the way across the battery bank. And over here, we've got the last piece of our system here, which is our hand pump. One end has a quick disconnect fitting to go with the quick disconnect fitting on the battery side, and we just push those together. Okay, they lock in. You got a hand pump. Pump the water in, and then we just have our end or tubing that just goes into our jug of distilled water like that. And then to service this battery bank, all we do is we connect the pump to the hose, and then we just start squeezing our bulb. And what we're doing is we're just pumping our distilled water through our tube into our batteries, all the batteries at one time, until the bulb gets tight and that's firm. So we stop. Our batteries are full. So there you go. This is makes life a whole lot easier if you're still going old school and living with flooded lead acid batteries, because if you take care of them, you keep them watered and well charged, they'll last a long time. There's nothing wrong with flooded batteries. They're great, especially if they're easy to service. So one more little thing to make doing the maintenance easy, and the maintenance is easy, you'll keep doing the maintenance. So okay, so one thing real quick, I did make the comment that it would probably take me less time to put this system on the batteries and water the batteries than it would to actually water the batteries the way that our owner had been doing it. And I looked back on the clock on my GoPro here, and it was less than 20 minutes running the whole time I was doing this. So less than 20 minutes to do all this. It would have taken at least that long to crawl out here and water the batteries this way. But one thing I did want to, one tip, tip here, for the future, one day we are going to have to replace these batteries. So the question is, what do we do with the old vent caps? Do we chuck them? No. We hold on to these, put them in a plastic bag and stick them somewhere, because one day you're going to have to change these batteries out, and you don't want to give away your battery watering system caps. You want to be able to save this for the next batch. So keep these so that you can cap these up when you take them out and not make a mess of things. So anyway, that's a show. So keep working on your boat.